Good Tuesday morning to everybody. Welcome to another video. Today, long overdue, but I've been doing other videos and I've been having a crazy work schedule, but today I'm going to bring you my top 9 honorable mentions of the best movies of 2019, in my opinion. I haven't seen every single movie in 2019 thus far. I already uploaded my top 10 worst of 2019. This is way back in January. It's June 30th right now, but like I said, I've been kind of busy with other videos and work. But without further ado, let's get started before I make this way too long. At number 9, I picked Ford versus Ferrari. Now, I technically didn't see this when it came out in November of last year, but I rented this while on lockdown at Redbox, and this movie was really, really well done and really good. And it had a lot of action, and it was based on a true story, pitting the Shelby Mustang up against the Ferrari to see which one is faster. And it turns out the Shelby was a little bit faster, but I'll have to give this a rewatch. I don't own it right now, but yeah, this is a very, very good movie. Number 8 is 1917. Now, I know this was technically a 2020 movie in the U.S., but it was released in 2019 in select cities. I saw this back in January. It was one of the first movies I saw, but this one was a very, very well done war epic. It takes place in World War I, and it's about these two soldiers that deliver a letter to another group of soldiers that have to avoid an attack coming on them. It's a really, really well shot movie. It's pretty much done in one take, and it is a very, very well done spectacle, and it's a really good cinematic experience. But that's 1917. But now this is my original list of the top 7 movies I picked for 2019. I added these two just for kicks, but at number 7, and I do own this movie, is Dr. Sleep. This is the sequel to The Shining, and it follows an adult Danny Torrance, and he protects a little girl named Amber Stone who shares his power, and they're up against the True Knot and Rose the Hat, and the True Knot are very intimidating, but I was kind of disappointed on how they were all defeated, because it seemed like they were easily defeated. But to me, the best part of this movie is probably the finale. It's all fan service to The Shining. This is a really, really well done movie, and yeah, I did a video that showcases The Shining versus Dr. Sleep. You'll see my thoughts on that if you watch that video, so check it out on my channel. But that's number 7, Dr. Sleep. At number 6, I have Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 was the sequel that nobody asked for, but this turned out to be just as well done as the other 3. This is not the best one in the series, but it's still a really, really good movie. And yeah. At number 5, I got Knives Out. Knives Out was a very, very big surprise for me. It's a modern twist on an Agatha Christie murder mystery, and this is a very, very fun movie. It's available on Amazon Prime to stream for free, and I'll probably have to rewatch it again. It's a really fun movie. So that's number 5. Number 4. This is going to surprise a lot of people, but I really did enjoy this movie, and with all the things going on in the world right now, with all these race riots, you probably know what movie I'm going to talk about, and that is Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim was a very big surprise for me as well. It's about these African American couple, and they get pulled over by a white cop, and they didn't really do anything, but in self-defense, the boyfriend shoots the cop, and they're on the run, and this is kind of like a Black Bonnie and Clyde movie. It's a really, really good movie, but I wouldn't probably consider rewatching it as many times, but I enjoyed it. So at number 3, I have Abominable. This movie was a really, really well done animated feature. It tells the story of a little girl who befriends an abominable snowman, and they go on a journey to see what happened to her dad. He died, and this is a really, really emotional story. That's a very, very good one too. I'll have to rewatch this one soon as well. So, top 2. And at number 2, I have A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. This is the new Mr. Rogers biopic, and it tells the story. Well, it basically is a memoir to Mr. Rogers and how he went around in his day-to-day life. And it's a very, very well done movie, and very, very well acted by Tom Hanks. So if you haven't seen A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, highly recommend it. And at number 1, or in this case, number 11, because I'm going to do my top 10 best movies really soon, but yeah. At number 11, or 1, I got Uncut Gems. Very, very surprised by this movie. This was right close to hitting my top 10. That's why it's at number 11. But this is the new Adam Sandler movie. It's not a comedy. It's instead a heist thriller. This is a very, very well done and very well acted movie. Props to Adam Sandler, but this movie got snubbed at the Oscars, and shame on the Oscars, but this was a really, really good movie. It's available on Netflix now, so if you haven't seen Uncut Gems, give it a watch. I'm pretty sure I will soon, but those are the 9 honorable mentions of my best of 2019. I'm sure there's a lot more movies that I could have added on there, but I kind of like this list, so stay tuned for my top 10 best of 2019. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye.